Young Professional and Completely Unprepared, our weekly program about high rents, low salaries, and infinite possibilities. I'm Mary Fletcher, your host. Today we're going to be talking about the internship experience and what it means for young professionals. So we have with us a panel of delightful expert interns from the Minnesota Historical Society who will be answering a few questions today. And also remember out there in Radio Land how much we appreciate and value your input. Then we're going to the phones after this for some questions for our interns. So if you have anything you want to know, please just remember it, jot it down, and give us a call at the end of our panel so we can get some good answers to those questions. Okay, so first we're going to go around and get everybody's names and their positions here at the Historical Society. Hi, my name is Mary. I'm the World War I Daybook intern in the Collections Department.
Hi, I'm Sam, and I am the Oral History Department intern.
Hi, I'm Peggy, and I am the Education Evaluation intern.
Hi, I'm Ellen, and I'm the Digital Learning and Assessment Team intern.
Hi, I'm Hannah Mira, and I am the Center for Social Studies Education intern.
Hi, I'm Maria, and I'm the Lifelong Learning intern.
Okay, so now we're going to be asking some questions for everyone. So our first question is for Hannah Mira. And Hannah Mira, what was a challenge for you, and how did you overcome it in your internship?
Something that I found challenging was the level of independence that I had in this internship. I had not been given this much independence before. I was working with a new program used for mapping, which neither my supervisor nor I had a ton of experience prior to the internship working with this program. And so it forced me to be very proactive and resourceful and ultimately patient with myself as I spent time learning how to use the program. And then I ultimately learned how to use this new mapping software that I can take in my future coursework and other experiences.
Fascinating, Hannah Mira. Okay, what about you, Peggy? What is a favorite thing that you've worked on at your internship?
At my internship, I do a lot of analyzing of survey data and data in general that the History Center gathers. And so it's been very interesting reading a lot of people's answers to open-ended questions on those surveys and just getting a little bit of a laugh out of what people are writing down. It's also really interesting to be able to read the data that I've been gathering and know that that data is going and being used in other fields within the Historical Society. So it's really exciting to know that what I'm doing is something that's going to be used later on.
Fascinating, Peggy. Okay, what about you, Maria? Is there anyone in your internship who's impacted your experience here?
Yeah, my supervisor, Marin. She exemplifies the MHS mission, values, and vision statements by creating multiple points of access for community members that often go overlooked in other types of institutions. She's extremely creative and has some amazing ideas for the future tours for individuals with Alzheimer's and dementia. She also is leading dialogue around universal design in museums, which I foresee to be really critical in the future of the industry. In grad school, my professors talk about key attributes leaders in museums must possess, and Marin goes above and beyond those. She's a great resource and a terrific supervisor. I really look up to her and will be using some of her resources for my master's thesis. I really think she's going to do some more amazing things for the MHS, and I'm excited to see what the future brings for her.
Sounds like a really incredible leader here. Okay, what about you, Ellen? What is a high point for you during your internship?
Two outside game experts were invited to the museum to provide training on the history and process of designing and developing games. I've been lucky enough to sit in on the sessions and get a glimpse into how games might fit into the future of education as well as the museum experience overall. It has aligned closely to what I've been studying at the Minneapolis College of Art and Design, so it's been great to see what has up until now been theory being put into practice.
Super cool, Ellen. Okay, Mary, what surprised you about your internship? What really surprised me about my internship is how much I enjoyed it, actually. I knew that it was something that I would probably have fun with a little bit, but it's still work, it's still hard sometimes, it's still adjusting to a new environment and a brand new work schedule and everything, but I really enjoyed my time here. Spend it mostly in the library, but I enjoy libraries, so it worked out. Okay, what about you, Sam? What do you love about being an intern here at the Minnesota Historical Society?
Well, one of the things I love most about being an intern here is how much of it is focused on my personal learning. I think the society really wants to make sure the interns are learning valuable and marketable skills and not just answering emails or getting coffee. All the informational interviews I have had were meaningful, and my superiors were generally approachable and willing to answer my questions. I also love the behind-the-scenes access I get. I have seen parts of the center that really interest me and that I would not have seen as just a visitor here. Also, I get to attend meetings and am part of conversations that let me in on the complications and opportunities that arise from working at such a large institution. And obviously, I also love the discounts we get as interns in the store and in the cafe.
That's a really good answer, Sam. Okay, we have one final question for everyone here on our panel, and that question is, what are you taking away from your internship? What has this done for you, and how are you going to bring it into your future? Okay, we're going to start with Hanamira.
This was my first internship that I had ever done, and so one of the things I learned was that internships are not scary. I was not exactly sure, nor am I still sure exactly what career path I want to go into, but it gave me the chance to play the role of a GIS analyst in this case, and I've formed some really great relationships with the wonderful other interns and coworkers, and have gotten a chance also to read a lot of really interesting articles that have inspired me to look into other fields I hadn't considered before.
Fascinating. Okay, what about you, Peggy? What are you taking away from this internship?
I am actually planning on in the fall to have my final paper for my bachelor's be with evaluation and doing my own personal evaluation on my campus. So all the information and all the knowledge that I'm gathering right now by helping out the institution with their evaluation is going to be useful later on in my career. And also, since I am planning on going into museums as my final career choice, all the experience I'm gaining here is going to be very invaluable when I graduate.
Sounds like you got a lot out of it, Peggy. What about you, Maria? What are you taking away from your internship?
This was a really great opportunity for hands-on learning in the field. I will be taking away some great resources my supervisor has provided, but also understanding how large institutions work, how departments work within the institution. I have also had the opportunity to meet some great people who have fantastic ideas for the future of the institution, and I really enjoyed participating in tours at the Hill House for individuals with Alzheimer's and dementia, and hope to share what I learned with my museology cohort when I get back to school.
Super cool, Maria. Okay, Evan, what about you? What are you taking away from your internship?
Well, I learned about the important but sometimes overlooked role of internal communications, especially within a large organization. And I discovered new digital tools, both for internal projects as well as museum-wide. In addition to researching and designing DLA's Google site, I had a chance to play The Past, which is a game that integrates technology within exhibits to create an interactive experience. I had a chance to work with experts who are clearly passionate about their work. I had an opportunity to get a big picture view of what it's like to work in a museum setting. I loved the tours of both the library and collections departments. And finally, I made new connections with staff and learned more about the challenges they face as technology and demographics rapidly change.
Delightful. Okay, Mary, what about you? What are you taking away from your internship? Well, I'm taking away from this internship a new appreciation for the First World War. I've taken classes on it before, but I really didn't explore the individual stories of people, men and women, especially Minnesotans who fought and died in this war. And it's something that I've really appreciated learning about. I'm also taking away some really great networking and connections with people who are in the field that I want to go into in my future, and so I really appreciated getting to know them through this internship. And also I've learned a lot about how we create exhibits and how we fashion them for the public and what it means to create exhibits for a national audience, which is something that I want to pursue in my future. So it's been really great to meet those people and that team and learn more about that. Okay, what about you, Sam? You're a final member of the panel. What are you taking away from your internship?
I'm taking many things away from my internship, including what it means to be a professional, how to work cooperatively with others, how to communicate effectively with my superiors, and that it is important and acceptable to ask many questions, and that this is a perfect time in my life to explore my interests and take the time to figure out what I want to pursue in my life through experiences like this one.
That sounds awesome. Sounds like everybody here had a really great internship experience. We're going to be going to the phones for some questions for our delightful panelists, so please give us a call here at NPR at 651-555-1234, and we will see who's on the line with some great questions.